People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now people, this one is called Jamaica Sellout again. Jamaica Sellout one more again. And this is pertaining to a call center that is in Portmore. And the name of that call center is called Alarica. And they are operated by some foreign nationals. I don't know what nationalities they are. However, I know that they are foreigners. Now people understand, because Jamaica is a poor country, a lot of companies we are speaking about overseas are setting up shop. We are speaking about these call centers. So therefore them can get some cheap labor. And the truth and the fact that it is a symbiotic relationship, because Jamaica poor, like me say. And there are a lot of persons out there with whole heap of education. However, there is no job, there is no opportunity. So therefore, these persons know that when they set up shop in Jamaica, they are going to get the cheap labor and basically make a ton of money. However, it seems as if a lot of these companies, when they come to Jamaica, they don't respect the rules, laws, and regulation. And that is based on the fact that the government does not really regulate them like they should. And that is because the government basically give them a green light to do whatever they so choose. Now people, we know that Jamaica is going through a thing right now as it pertains to the Big C. We are talking about Jamaica all over the world. However, I am speaking specific about Jamaica. So we know that Jamaica basically lack the seaport, lack the airport, because they are trying to contain or basically minimize this Big C thing. However, it seems like a lot of these companies, they don't realize that when Jamaica put up some sort of protocol and it says that there are not supposed to be more than 10 persons at any one time in any room, we are talking about in a close proximity. Because we know that as it pertains to these call centers, there are like 10s and 20s and 30s and 40s and hundreds of persons working at these call centers on a daily basis. I know say a lot of persons in a little room, in a cubicle. So people we are speaking about, they cannot observe or obey. We are talking about the social distance as it pertains to the Disaster Management Risk Act. So therefore they are going to be in breach based on the fact that they kind of rely on that there are a lot of persons answering phone. You understand, it is good for business. However, in a time like this, as it pertains to the Big C, when we see that persons are actually losing their life, it comes a time when we have to understand we are talking about everybody where life and health is the priority and not money. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that a lot of these persons, they are putting money before everything. They are putting money before the wealth and health of the persons working in a Jamaica, to the detriment of the country and to the detriment of the country. So therefore, whatever money Jamaica is getting, I am speaking about the government of Jamaica and the ministry, it is basically paid back. We are talking about in our health. So anyways, the point that I am trying to make is that a couple of days ago, a 21-year-old employee at that facility, she tested positive for the Big C. And people, you understand that her colleagues, we are speaking about her co-workers, they are now fretting because of the close proximity in which they work. Now, what is even more disturbing about this whole thing is not the fact that she tested positive, is the fact that it seems like these persons, we are speaking about the operators and owners of these facilities, they are trying to downplay it. They have been violating, we are speaking about the rules and the laws and the regulation as it pertains to the social distancing. I am speaking about as it pertains to the Disaster Management Act. Now, based on information that is out there from a person that wants to remain anonymous, that don't want their identity to be known, we are talking about to the media. She said that this company we are speaking about, Alarica, they are playing a cat and mouse game as it pertains to the government, as it pertains to the Ministry of Health, and as it pertains to the protocol. So basically what they do, they have over 30 or 50 persons cluster in our room, and whenever the Ministry of Health comes by there to make sure that they're observing and obeying the protocols, then basically usher the people them out and leave like 8 or 9 persons in the room. And as soon as the ministry leave again, then basically put back all of the people. So the point that I am trying to make is that the place is clustered up once again, one more again. And as soon as them come back the same old thing, they keep repeating the same old thing. However, we see that it has backfired because the truth and the facts that somebody is now positive based on the fact that they did not listen. They were not obeying and also observing those protocols. So people will say it come back to haunt them. And what is even more disturbing about the whole thing is that even after this one person tested positive, they are still sending out emails to their employees and they are saying that they are going to sanitize the place and they are going to be open for business. Once again, we are talking about within a week. Now we have to understand that whenever these companies come to Jamaica, they are seeing cash, they are seeing moolah, they are seeing money, they are seeing cheddar. So therefore, they do not really care about the place. We are talking about government, we are talking about Jamaica, we are talking about their employee. It is all about dollar sign. It is all about how much profit they can get, and they don't care about the well-being. We are talking about the health and the wealth of the country. They don't care how detrimental their actions are. It is all about money. So we see that even after somebody contracted this big C, they are still rushing to open up back shop because they want to make some more profit, because they don't care. They don't care if it is to the detriment of the country that persons are basically losing their lives and people are getting sick, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. So people, at the end of the day, we have to blame the government of Jamaica because they don't regulate these persons. They don't watch them. They don't monitor them. They are too greedy. They are too desperate. So people, the moral of the story is that they have a very sellout mentality, and it is always coming back to haunt the people in Jamaica. It is always to the detriment of the persons living in Jamaica. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that you cannot be penny wise and pound foolish. You can't gain the world and also lose your soul and lose the people in Jamaica. Point blank and period. So anyways, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. One word. Don't put any space between the words. And also subscribe to this channel. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon. And also press all in the option. And people, I will be uploading videos on my next channel also. We are speaking about news item. So therefore, I am going to tag the link to that channel we are speaking about in the description of this video. So the next thing that is popping in the news is people, we are speaking about some dunce-head Jamaicans. We are speaking about some irresponsible Jamaicans. We are speaking about some selfish Jamaicans. And I am speaking about a family that basically lost a loved one. We are speaking about to the big C we are talking about in New York. However, you understand that as it pertains to America and the big C, whenever anybody pass away, you can't really have a decent send-off for them. Especially or specifically, we are talking about New York, where this family is from. However, like I said, they lost a loved one and people, they paid. We are speaking about a funeral place in Jamaica. They paid them a whole lot of money. However, what is even more disturbing about the whole thing is that this funeral company that basically charge a whole lot of money to bring the BODY to Jamaica, they did not notify the Ministry of Health, we are talking about the government of Jamaica, that this person actually got passed away because of the big C. So people, take a listen, take a look, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.
Good afternoon, my fellow Jamaicans and friends, families and loved ones that is in Jamaica. I want to send this video out to you all. I am a very close family member of what I'm about to say. I want this to go across to the government of Jamaica and the people of Jamaica that the government does not know about this. Honorable and Your Holiness, this one also is for you and for the Ministry of Health. There is a man died in New York at Kings County Hospital. 19. 3 weeks ago, I think it did, mostly the 21st of March. And eventually the body has come down to Jamaica on a charter flight, a cargo flight. That his wife, the name of the deceased is Sonny Henry, and his wife in Jamaica named Nermi Henry. He had 4 kids. Marlon Marvin Henry. Jason that passed away was a former police in the police force in Jamaica. And Upton Slash was a stepson, still alive. Well, this in New York at Kings County Hospital, and his body was shipped down on a cargo flight to Jamaica on the 6th of April. The body is buried on this Wednesday in Clarendon. They are from Clarendon, Victoria District, Clarendon, Gloucester. And the wife has brought the body down to Jamaica there. However, they did not inform the funeral home that the man that Brother Sonny has, and he died from that. They misled the funeral home. However, I think something fishy is else going on, because the funeral home get the hint afterward, and there are some money underneath the table is going on, because it's about 14 to 15,000 that they paid for the cargo flight for his body to reach in Jamaica. And also the funeral name of the funeral home that he is right now is the present home that is in right now is Williams. House of Will, yes, House of Will. That's the name of the home is in right now. And this Wednesday coming. And this Wednesday, let me go look at the date. Today is Saturday. Well, you guys will check the date for that, because I'm far from the calendar right now. But I just want this message to reach across Jamaica to my families and friends, people out there, colleagues, the Minister of Health, and Mr. Andrew Holness. So please, I need you guys to check it out and charge these people. They are my family, they are my friend, they are my family member. They are a family member of mine, and I also want them to be paid for this penalty. They don't know how much a big impact on all our lives and have changed the world tremendously in weeks, in days, and they still not taking precaution. They still want their loved one and whoever to be treated separately from the rest. After this body had reached to Jamaica, that's when I heard the government stop and call the funeral home and tell them nobody should be coming down. In Clarendon, in the district of Victoria, and it's Gloucester, that's where they all live and from. The wife was a former principal of the Victoria Primary School in Clarendon, and also was as a church member in the Victoria Church of God in Clarendon, Victoria's as well. I know this message is not much. I'm trying to stress it as much as I can. I really need these people to pay the penalty, because they should never done this. I have my loved one, my husband and my kids in Jamaica. I'm in America, and I do not want other people that is my worst enemy. I wouldn't want this virus to be taken a toll of. You see how it has been a big impact on our lives. People lost their job, people lost their loved one. We are praying to God from our earth, and yet still people are going out there spreading it like there's nothing else out there to do. So as I said, I plead, thank you very much for this short video.